Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, beautiful people. Welcome to another episode of Life with Shenita. I am Shenita Connolly, and I am excited that you have joined us this evening for this broadcast about Total Fit Lifestyle. If you all know me, I've been on this journey since last summer, and I have lost about 40 pounds, and I'm still on the journey. It's a lifestyle change for me. And so I just want to share the goodness whenever I hear goodness around me through other people. I always want to share because I think sharing is truly caring. So tonight's show is about health, and good health is truly wealth. And so I would like to first thank you for joining us this evening. And I would like to ask that you like and share this broadcast this evening. Life with Shenita is here to help you continue to live a vibrant life through life's challenges. We all know that we have challenges that we deal with, and we need encouragement as we continue to move through this life train. And we want to embrace a vibrant lifestyle. And in order to do that, we have to make sure we are healthy mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And so I am hoping that tonight's guest, Mike Haskins, will share some information that will help you stay on track or get on track. That is the goal. And so at Total Fit Lifestyle, they want to make sure that their clients change their lifestyle totally. Total. They tailor programs for a new you inside and out. Simply, all you have to do is simply meet with one of their certified trainers, and they will get you started on the new you with a customized fitness plan. Their goal is to increase your metabolism, to build your core strength, and to improve your posture. Some of you all may remember that I met with Mike some months ago. I don't know, maybe December, maybe first part of January. I can't remember. And I was with another trainer. And so I have not joined officially, but I have recommended people and they have joined him and they're having great success. And so what I want to say to each and every one of you all, just make the decision to have a healthier lifestyle. So tonight, I want to introduce you to Mr. Mike Haskins, who is going to be my guest this evening, and we're going to talk about health and fitness in the total aspect of it. So join me as I bring him in. Good evening, Mike.
Hey, how are you, Shenita? Thanks for
I am
having me too.
well. Yes, I am well. I am so excited to have you share the stage with me this evening to talk about Total Fit Lifestyle. I love that shirt.
Thank you. Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
Mike, I know I shared your bio, but I want you to introduce yourself to the audience in whatever manner you choose to. Little bit, a lot, however, I want you to introduce yourself.
Absolutely. Thank you. Number one, I really appreciate you for having me on the show tonight. And I've been trying to get on the show for a while, so here we are. But again, my name is Mike, as Shanita mentioned. I'm the CEO and founder of Total Fit Lifestyle. Total Fit Lifestyle is based here in Henry County. It's a premier fitness studio where we help those who want to make a lifestyle change, but just simply don't know where or how to start. So, our ultimate goal tonight is to hopefully educate, inspire, and influence those who want to make 2022 the healthiest year of their life and don't know, again, where or how to start. And hopefully, tonight we can help you find some type of starting point.
I love that. Some kind of starting point, because the bottom line is you have to start.
Yes.
For me, I started getting my mind together last summer to be a part of the program with Kaiser that kicked off in September. And it was truly a mindset change that had to take place. And so I had to work on my mind for several months in order to embrace the change that was new, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I'm totally there mentally. And I've seen some success physically and emotionally. So let's talk about, how long have you been a trainer?
Well, I be quite honest with you. I wouldn't classify myself as a trainer. I have a passion for transforming individuals, but I am a businessman first that just happen to know how to train and transform and coach and develop people. So I've been in the fitness industry, I want to say going on 25 years. I started in the fitness industry. I came straight out of high school. I had some opportunities to go to college and play sports because sports was my passion. But money was a bigger passion at that time at an early age than sports. So my mom gave me about a year to prove to her that I can make it out in this world without going to school. And I was going to gyms and trying to keep my body right, keep my mind right, and trying to figure out what I was going to do. So I went to a holiday spa, and I'm probably dating myself now because holiday spa was way back in the day, but went to a holiday spa and I used to work out there. And I used to see these guys pulling up in these fancy cars. Back then for me, to see somebody in a fancy car like that, I was like, okay, what are you guys doing? So I wanted to know what they were doing. And they were selling memberships. And I said, okay, so you guys make a living like this selling memberships. So I ended up getting into the business to sell memberships. And I got really deep into that business, and it was all about the transaction because I had a point to prove that, Mom, I can make it out here on my own. But the deeper I got into this fitness industry and had people coming back to me telling me how happy they was because I helped them, I convinced them into making a decision that they should have made a long time ago to transform their lives. Had people coming to me that was on high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, overweight, obesities. And these were the people that I was going after, bringing them to holiday spa, getting them to sign up. But the deeper I got in and I showed and I was shown the impact that my influence was putting on these people, it no longer became a transaction for me. It was about the transformation. How many lives can I transform doing this? And I've been off and on in the fitness business ever since. And and I'm still here.
That's
I'm still
awesome. And
here.
so, holiday spa, you saw the potential through other people,
Absolutely.
and you were trying to prove to your mom that you could make it without going to college.
Yeah.
And you became successful as a recruiter for this fitness facility or institution,
Absolutely.
and became a lover of fitness because of the transformation you saw people go through.
Absolutely.
That is awesome.
Yes.
And what state was this?
This was in Baltimore, Baltimore, Washington, and D.C. area. I was in the metropolitan area at the time where I was born and raised.
Okay. And
Yes.
mom was convinced after how long?
After the first year, after the first year, when she seen my life changing at an early age, and my mindset changing, and the passion I had for wanting to help people.
Mhm.
She was, yeah. And my mom's a pastor, and our family, quite naturally, you're the firstborn son. You're supposed to be next. But at the time, the fitness business just had a grip on me, and I just felt I didn't have to be in the pulpit to do God's work. And I've opened gyms since then, and I feel like this is my ministry here.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's what I was
this is
just about to ask you. My next question was, how did this business become your purpose? And so you just shared a little bit, but expound on that, a little bit more about it becoming your purpose to help transform lives.
So it became my purpose when, again, when it's the gratitude for me is when someone calls me and tells me that they no longer are on blood pressure medicine because of their fitness journey that I influenced or helped them get on. Okay, when I see a young woman who is overweight and depressed and want to make a lifestyle change, but don't know where or how to start, and I have women sit in front of me every day, all day long, because 99.9% of TotalFit Lifestyle's clientele is females,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I have women come to me all day long that want to make a lifestyle change again, but don't know where how to start. But when I see them come to me and they're overweight and their confidence level is not there and they don't know which direction to go because they need accountability or they need someone to push them or they need someone to convince them that the longer you procrastinate, the longer you're going to be in this state, right? And for me, that's my passion, to help a person get out of their comfort zone, to understand that there's a better version of themselves out there. And this is what I do on a daily basis. And that's my gratitude. Again, women come to me every single day. I probably sit in front of about 20 to 25 women a week, just that want to make a lifestyle change.
And it's a challenge, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, some take action and some don't. But the ones that come in and they tell me their frustrations and their pain, I feel obligated to help them get through that. So that obligation piece that I feel in my heart leads me to know that this is my passion. I'm living in my passion.
That is awesome. I think I ran across your ad in Facebook, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Called you, and my first goal was to get under 200 pounds. And I don't know if I've shared with you that I'm under 200 pounds. So
Awesome.
that was a personal goal. However, the long-term goal for the year was 52 pounds, a pound a week in average. And so it is a challenge until you truly change your mind
Yeah,
that you are going to do this and you are going to change how you see food.
absolutely. Absolutely.
I think the bottom line is changing how you see food, your relationship with food. Then
Absolutely.
comes the fitness part to shape up what
Absolutely.
you lose, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's it.
So, changing how your relationship with food. And so I heard you say 99% of the clientele that you see are women.
It is.
And
Yes.
how many are African American women? Because we typically have a different relationship with food than our Caucasian counterparts, right?
In some instances, I do see that.
In some ways, because of the way we were raised. In many instances, I think.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
it could be contributed to not just how we were raised, but it could be other challenges that we face day to day in life. So we do desire change, but
Mhm.
sometimes we're stuck. And you're right. We'll stay in that place until we are truly ready to change.
Absolutely.
We'll stay there.
Absolutely. And that's
Yeah.
so true. That's
hmm
so true.
So talk to
Yeah.
us about some of the success stories. I want to share my screen and
Okay.
kind of show some before and after pics of some of your clients. So, and I'll let you narrate through them. So let's share, and then you can tell me if I'm there.
Okay. Okay.
So want results like this.
You want results like this. So these actually, I'm glad you pulled this, this frame up here. And I'll start out with the young lady in the middle there. Her name is Shireen. Shireen's been with TotalFit Lifestyle now, I want to say going on 2 years, 2.5 years. When Shireen first came to TotalFit Lifestyle, she had said, Mike, you know what? I have been this size for, I want to say, the last 5 or 6 years. And I'm sick and tired of being this size. And I know that with the right direction, I can become the individual that I want to become. So Shireen and I, we made some small modifications to her diet. I put her on a strength training program about three times a week. She did her cardio on her own, and this was the transformation. And one of the things I know, a lot of fitness professionals out here, their ultimate goal is to get you to do what they think is right for you. But what I do, I'm going to sit down with you and we're going to deep dive into a conversation, because I really want to know who you are. I want to know how you got where you are, right? And I want to know realistically, based on your lifestyle, what can you really do, right? Based on your lifestyle and your schedule. Because I can say, you know what, I need you working out 3 to 4 times a week, but that's not realistic. So if I'm pushing that on you, I'm automatically setting you up for failure. So the way we get the results, again, is I meet you where you are and we gradually take you to where you want to be in the time and manner that your life will allow you to take it there. And if we talk about Courtney here, Courtney is a police in Fulton County. Courtney was with us early on. She's no longer a member because she's moved. But Courtney came in. I'm the young lady here to the left in the white T-shirt as I'm facing. Courtney lost, I want to say, about 30 pounds in about 2 months. She had to lose it because she's a police officer. But how I helped Courtney lose her 30 pounds, we had a 31-day no-carb lean-out challenge that TotalFit Lifestyle runs at least twice a year. And Courtney came in on that challenge. And in that challenge, we put all the processed foods, all the high-calorie carbs out of her diet. I had her eating lean meats, the meats that she enjoyed, because the goal is to help you become the individual you want to come without taking everything that you love away from you. Okay, so we identified the meats that she loved, the green vegetables that she loved, and we did her meats and her green vegetables, and Courtney was able to lose her 30 pounds in about 6 or 7 weeks.
I love it.
Yes.
And then Courtney is on the left?
Yeah, Courtney's the one with the white TotalFit T-shirt.
Okay.
And Shireen is the one in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we have Dr. Williams here to the right.
Amazing results.
Yeah, amazing results. She worked extremely hard to get that weight off of her. She changed her relationship with food. She made up her mind. We switched her mindset. She was working out 3 to 5 times a week because her schedule would allow her to work out around that time. And we were able to get these transformations here that we got for her.
I love it. Yeah. I love it. Is there anything else you'd like for me to share?
And if you scroll up, there's a few more before and afters. And in particular, I'll talk about can you go up just a little more? Okay, maybe she's not there. Okay, so we'll talk about, you can, if you want to scroll down just a little. So we'll talk about Joan here, to the right, the young lady with the pink shirt on. Here's a young lady that's 65 years old, had worked for Henry County government. She just retired.
Wow.
65 years old. When I started training her, she cried once she started transforming her body, because she never thought that at that age she would become that individual that she became. And when she said, Mike, when I retire, I just thought I was going to retire this person. And we all know when we retire, it's time to live.
Right.
To live life, and you want to live life in the body that you enjoy waking up looking at every single day.
Yes.
Right. And that was our goal. I said, you know what? You're not going to retire this person if you work out with me. So we put a program together. We came up with a strategy. We came up and I gave her the solution that worked for her lifestyle. And we was able to get her to the after picture that you guys see there today.
Absolutely amazing. Amazing. All of them, actually.
I appreciate it.
Yes, yes. So I'm gonna
So
stop
yeah,
sharing. Come back to you. Hold on.
okay.
That is, I mean, that's amazing results. And so I see why um Total Fit Lifestyle is successful and its clients are successful. So tell us what the difference is. You know, you shared a little bit about personalizing the plans for the person, but how is it any other program compared to yours different?
So when we talk, we differentiate ourselves from, a lot of programs that are around. Like you go to some of the big box gyms, you go in the gym and they may or may not know your name when you walk in there. You swipe your card, you go in. You may or may not know whether you're doing the exercises properly when you walk into these gyms. You may or may not know whether the exercise you're doing is effective for you. And I'm sure a lot of you that's watching this here has seen people in a gym on that same treadmill for years and their body hasn't changed. So a lot of these other gyms, clubs, studios, they give you access. Okay, so we don't just give you access, we give you instructions. We give you a step by step blueprint. Once we figure out exactly what your overall fitness goals are, we come up with a plan, a step by step plan, and we hold your hand through the entire process because we rely on your results to continue our business to continue to grow. Okay? Because if you're getting results, then we can continue to grow.
Mhm.
Another thing you get with Total Fit Lifestyle that you won't get with other fitness studios and gyms out here, you get a community and a family oriented environment. Not only am I the one holding you accountable when you come to Total Fit Lifestyle, you have all the other members that you've connected with because of the community. If our members don't see someone in there, I don't have to call you because I don't see you. Trust me, there's a member that has called, okay, Shenita, I haven't seen you in a gym. It's no different than when you were working out with us and you hadn't even pulled the trigger yet because Mike, I'm going to wait till I move to McDonough. How many times did I call you, Shenita, you need to come
Yeah.
on in the gym, right?
Right.
So for us, it's about transformation because we are a small black owned business, I want to say, and we're always under the microscope, right?
Mm-hmm.
What we don't want to see happen is people going out here telling people that they work out at Total Fit Lifestyle and there's no change in your body. That doesn't work for us. So,
Right.
so we do everything we can to help you get that transformation you're looking for. Even if it's not a weight loss transformation, but it's a mindset transformation. I get people all day long that they say, Mike, you know what? My attitude has changed since I've been working out. I may not have lost any weight, but I feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Attitudes change.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not quick to snap on my loved ones anymore. So
Yes, I
so
do.
yeah, that's what Total Fit Lifestyle brings to the table. That's why we call it Total Fit Lifestyle because our goal is to help you make a lifestyle change, not just to bring you in and give you access to equipment and things like that. Because not
Mhm.
only do we want to help you get in shape, we want to educate you and help you stay in shape forever.
And I love the fact that you said if you're missing, I'm checking.
Yeah,
Sometimes we don't even get that from home, I mean, from work or church.
yeah,
And I think it's important. And another point you made earlier that made a lot of sense to me, and I prided myself on that when I operated my program, is when the kids are happy at summer camp, I am going to be able to keep my staff hired, right? Because I can pay them.
Absolutely.
And so I'm glad that, you're looking at things from that perspective, because it really does matter, and it's a win-win for you and the client. So we want to make sure everybody is happy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's a big deal. And the personal touch is a big deal. When my kids didn't show up to camp, I was calling to see, is everything okay?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I like that approach there. And so um you shared a little bit of how it enhances the lifestyle. Like you talked about, their attitude may change, their body may change,
Mhm.
mindset, of course, changes. And so, are there any other changes that people have shared with you about their experience with your business, your lifestyle program?
Yeah, absolutely. It helps them take this information back home and start treating home different and having the entire family look at health different than the way we were raised to see health and their, their foods. They're mindful of what they're putting in these kids' bodies today and what they're putting in their own bodies today, which is very, very important. I tell you, one of my clients, and she had a wonderful transformation. She was on, when I met her, she was about 200 pounds, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and just in a volatile marriage, a volatile situation. And when you're not happy with yourself, it's hard for you to make anybody else around you happy. you know
Yes,
and and,
absolutely.
and when she came to me, she said, I'm just not happy. I'm not happy with myself. I'm not happy with what's going on in my household, but and I need to change me first. So, she joined our gym. This was one of our first gyms that we opened up since we've been here in Georgia. She joined our gym and she was working out, but working out hard, but she wasn't really losing weight, but the mindset shift was there. Okay. And what we did, I said, I need you to do me a favor, right? I want you to write down everything you're eating. She wrote down what she was eating. I said, this is the problem here. Because one of the things I teach my people and what they learn, and they go teach their peers and their family, is you cannot outwork out a bad diet.
Can you say that again?
You cannot outwork out a bad diet. So she was eating oodles and noodles, food out the can, and she just didn't know no better.
Mm,
Here we're talking about a woman who's in her 30s. A lot of times we think we're eating properly, but we're not.
yes.
And the information is out there to do better, right? Are you ready to take the time to go find that information to make yourself a better individual? So a TotalFit Lifestyle client, we educate you as well. So again, as we educate you on how to eat properly through our nutritional workshops and through our meal guidelines, we encourage you to duplicate this process in the home. And when you duplicate that in the home, it starts transforming them kids. You're being proactive. We're not
Right.
feeding them children what we were eating and the foods that we were eating. What it does is it reshapes the body, and you worry about why kids are out here unhappy, right?
Yes.
So that's one of the things that a lot of our clients take away from it is, really how to eat to live, and how to eat to think properly and how to eat to have the energy that you need to be able to sustain. And how do I take this exact same process and have it to be a new culture for my family and my family's
Yes.
family? So
Yes.
that's what we're looking to for our members to get out of this.
And I love the fact that once you educate a member,
Mhm.
you're encouraging that member to implement that in their home so that you can see the results for the whole family, not just one person. So in other words, my husband has a belly, but I've worked out and I'm shapely,
Mhm.
in shape, but he's out of shape.
Yeah,
So in other words, we want the whole family to be in shape.
absolutely.
Yeah. And so
Absolutely.
it takes somebody to be the leader.
Somebody has to be the leader. And I say this all the time. If you got two people walking down the street together, either I'm going to walk at your pace or you're going to walk at my pace. And that's no different than, who are you hanging with? Are you eating by association? You know, who you hanging with?
Mhm.
Because if you have a girlfriend who wants to go to happy hour, but you want to eat clean, either you're going to pull her in your direction or she's going to pull you in hers. There's no in between there.
Mhm.
You know?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I love that. So I am celebrating my under 200-pound weight loss, and
Awesome.
so I'm doing a celebration in about a week, right?
Okay.
And I decided to have clean foods as the focus. There might be some, you know, outside of the clean food, but the main focus is to have green food samples for the guests as they come, whether it's a salad in a cup, a smoothie, green smoothie sample, some grapes, incorporate it because I need them to start thinking about, if they aren't already there,
Absolutely.
healthy food choices in the scheme of things. So sometimes, yeah, you might have a cheat day, but it can't be every meal of the day and it can't be every day of the week, right?
That's
So
it.
that's
That's
one of the
it.
things I had to learn is if you're going to have a treat yourself day, then you need to go ahead and decide when that it's going to be and let it be one meal, but not every day and not all day long,
Absolutely.
which can be a challenge, would you say?
It can be. It can be.
And so, how do you encourage your clients who want to have a cheat day? What do you say?
Well, it's a rule that I've been following, and again, this is just what's worked for me and my clients, right? So it's I have a 50-40-10 rule, right? And 50% of that rule should be protein, should be lean meats. That's if your ultimate goal is to make a lifestyle change. Now, if you don't eat meat and you're a vegetarian, you have to find your protein from other sources, and
Mm-hmm.
it's out there. But again, 50% of your food should be some type of protein, right? 40% of your food need to be the carbs. And out of that 40%, at least 30% of that need to be your low calorie carbs. When we talk about the low calorie carbs, we're talking about your green vegetables, the foods that store in your body for energy. Your green vegetables and your fruits, those are your low calorie carbs. And 10% can be your brown rices, your quinoas, your sweet potatoes, and foods like that, right? So then you got your 50-40, right? And then you got the 10%. And 10% should be your life, right? If you want to have a beverage, have it. If you want to have a cheat meal, have it, right? Because I've never, and I believe in reality.
Right.
We need some type of outlet. You understand? But where the problem lies is people, they do 10% good and they do 90% their life. And they wonder why they sleep for 5 and 6 hours and you wake up and you're still tired, like you haven't had a bit of sleep. Because it's those foods that you're eating that's robbing you of your natural energy. Or and you wonder why you got lower back pain, or you can't focus throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And,
Mm-hmm.
and, and it's all what you're consuming, because of the foods plays a major role in how you feel, how you perform, and how you act. So
I
hopefully I
like
answered
that.
the
I
question.
like that. I like how you broke that down. 50-40-10.
Yeah,
And reality, you're gonna need that break. from time to
Absolutely.
time, right? But
Absolutely.
it can't be 90 bad and 10 good and expect to see results. Can't it just don't calculate correctly
Not at all.
or results.
Not at all.
So, Mike, talk about water consumption. Can you talk about that for a minute?
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of people who just don't like water, and I try
Mhm.
to encourage them to add some flavor by adding a lime or lemon or orange slice or cucumber to switch it up so
Mhm.
that it'll be more palatable.
Mhm.
But can you talk about the need to consume water? What's your thoughts on that?
Well, my thoughts is, and I'm very biased when it comes to water because that's probably one of the only three drinks that I drink. Okay. I have my water, I have my green tea. From time to time, I may have a glass of red wine, right?
Mhm,
But water is about 80% of what I consume,
mhm,
right?
mhm,
Now, I get my water in as much as I can early in the morning, as soon as I get out of bed, because you want to be and stay hydrated. A lot of times, it may be hard for people to stay on top of their water consumption throughout the day. But if you're going to get your water in, try to get it in first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning, I may drink a half a gallon of water as soon as I wake up.
mhm,
Now, for those who really don't like the taste of water, again, as you said, Shania, there are some things that you can put in water to enhance that flavor that'll make it more tolerable. You
mhm,
know, number
mhm,
one, I like to say one of the safest things is that lime and that lemon. And you have some
mhm,
people that infuse their water with fruit,
mhm,
but I gotta say, water is definitely one of the most important things that needs to happen.
mhm,
I don't. I've never been one to say, okay, you need to drink a gallon of water a day. You need to drink 2 gallons of water a day. I just know you need to be sipping on water pretty much all throughout the day, and that need to be at least more than 50% of what you drink. Because you got some people, all they do is drink sodas or
yes.
sweet teas and things of that nature. And I've had clients that I had a client every single day. She was drinking a soda every day. She would drink 1 to 2 sodas a day. And I knew that's what she was doing because I couldn't help her lose weight. She carried a lot of weight in her midsection. And I asked her, I said, look, we need to have a heart to heart because this is another thing that you get when you come to Total Fit Lifestyle. Because me and my members will have a heart to heart,
Mhm,
right? And that accountability is
mhm,
everything, right?
mhm,
And say, you know what? I need to know how, on a scale from 1 to 10, you've already invested your money, right? You're coming here 3 to 4 days a week. Is something outside of here that you're either doing or not doing that's stunting your growth, that's keeping you from getting the body that you want? Let's figure out what that is, right? And let's write down 3 things that you're doing that you know that's stopping you from getting to the next level.
mhm,
And when I'm with soda, and there were 2 other things, right? I say, you know what? You do understand we got to sacrifice something to get what you want. You got to give something up because a lot of times it be that very thing that we're holding on to that's stopping us from getting to the next level. And we think we got 5 or 6 problems, and it be one problem that you fix, and
mhm.
all the other problems go away. I pulled
That's
soda.
so true.
I,
Ooh,
I pulled soda out of her diet. Soda, she was willing to give up soda. I promise you, she lost 27 pounds in 6 weeks.
I believe it.
She changed soda. She what she did was she started drinking water instead of soda. So now that lets me how important water is to the body.
To the body.
Much more
Yes,
important than soda and sweet tea
yes,
and that nature.
yes, yes.
So that was a trade off right there. So now she don't even drink soda.
Right. I
Yeah.
have a mentee who came over on Saturday to pick up something, and I hadn't seen her in months
Mhm.
other than Facebook. And a lot of times you can't see a person's body on Facebook unless they take a full body picture. and she has lost over 80 pounds, and she contributes it to soda.
Yeah,
Removing soda from her diet because she consumes several cans or bottles of soda a day prior to making the decision to walk away from soda.
absolutely.
So just
Absolutely.
that one simple change.
Yeah.
Is there another change that you've heard your clients say that changed the climate of their success? You know,
Yeah, yeah. They changed their mindset. Yeah, they
I
changed
said
it.
that in the beginning, right?
You said that
I
in
had
the
to change.
beginning. They changed the way they looked at themselves. And one of the things that I teach and I coach when I'm coaching and developing my personal trainers to be able to build and grow their business, you have to recreate the image of yourself in your head.
Mm, mm. Can you
You
say that
know,
again?
you have to recreate the image that you have of yourself in your head. You have to recreate that image because you want to be a different individual, but you're not living like you want to be that different individual, right?
That's
So
good.
so so again, it starts with that mindset, and a lot of my members, it's a mindset shift. That's one of the biggest things, because TD Jake said it best. It's nothing more powerful than a made up mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh, that's good. I probably need to pass the plate around if we were in church, because I'm sure you're preaching something to the
Hey,
truth.
well, yeah.
So
Listen,
as your mom said, that she was thinking you were going to carry the torch.
yeah,
However, you carrying the torch
yeah.
because
Thank you.
it
I appreciate
it really
it.
is in you.
Yeah.
Preach
Hey,
it.
hey. I tell them, listen. Ain't no telling what God has for me later on down the road, but I know right now this is what He want me doing because it's not my work. And I'm sure we'll probably get into that. We've opened, Kara and I, we've opened 5 gyms here in Henry County in the last 5 years, and we've been able to transform and change, thousands of people right here in Henry County, and online, and one of our biggest clients here in Henry County is the Henry County government. All their employees and the firefighters. We go on, we go to the buildings and we train them, and they come to us. But I say all that to say that this is God's work here.
Yes. Yes.
You know, yeah, it's His work.
Yes.
I'm just moving the way that He wants me to move in this journey, this transformation journey of transforming individuals, and I love this journey. You
Yes.
know, even
Yes.
even if I wasn't getting paid for it, I would do this.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
And let's go back to me meeting you and wanting to sign up, but had to be very strategic about what I did.
yeah,
I was just not ready to travel, right?
yeah.
And I said that to you.
Hmm.
So as you know that I'll be in Henry County soon as a Henry County
Yeah,
resident. So that squashes that excuse, right?
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah,
So I always deal in truth. Like, okay, so are you really ready for this transformation on this level? And
yeah,
so we'll be having a conversation about that soon. But I'm so glad that I was able to share what you do and who you are, and some of my people joined your gym and your program, and
absolutely.
they've had good things to say about the results. So
Yeah,
we're gonna get me in, and we're gonna see.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about real quick. Let's talk, and not necessarily real quick, but let's talk about or speak to the people who may be interested in joining your program, but feel like they don't have the funds to be a part of a gym or
Mhm.
have a trainer. Can you say something to those individuals? Because I'm sure somebody's watching and they're probably thinking, Mm, I don't think that I can do it. I can't
Yeah.
fit it in my budget, what have you. Will you speak to that?
Yeah, I can. And I have a lot of, clients who, sit down with me and, initially they think they can't afford it. But when we really break it down on things that they're spending money on that's causing them to be in the shape that they're in, that we simply can really eliminate, right? For them to be able to take advantage of a fitness program to be able to transform their life. Like I had a young lady, and again, our memberships are, I wouldn't say we're the cheapest guys in town, but we're not super expensive because we find the money to do the things that's important to us,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I had a young lady, that came in. I want to say she was about 40 to 50 pounds overweight. And, we dug right into the diet piece, like, what are you eating? How many times a week do you eat out? She said, I eat out, I'm probably like 10 times a week. So how much are you spending
Mm-hmm.
when you eat out? It's about maybe 20 to 25 bucks on an average. Each time we go out, 20 to 25 bucks. And that's a week. Like, look, so you mean to tell me you're spending about $250 a week on eating out, and all I'm asking you for is about $40 a week to transform your life?
Mm-hmm.
And when she looked at that, she was like, Mike, you know what? You're absolutely right. Even in our household, there's some things we may have to eliminate to make some things happen. Because where I came from a make something, you got to make it happen, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially, your health and wellness is the most important thing, and that's one thing that you really need to invest in some way, shape, or form. Whether you invest in monetary, whether you invest in time, because there's a lot of things out here that you can do that you don't have to pay any money to get in shape.
Right.
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 So, it's like, you can go walking, you can change your diet. They have some community centers out here that you can be a part of.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So there are some things that you can do, but at the end of the day, again, and I always reiterate this, no matter who I'm talking to, they feel that they can't afford it. Like, look, you can find the money to get yourself in shape, because once because I always say, you can't afford not to do this, because either you're going to find money to get in shape now, or you're going to be finding a copay or something,
Yes.
you know.
That
So
part.
yeah, absolutely. And a lot of us, we work harder on so many other things like our jobs than we do on ourselves.
Yes. Can you say that again? And
We,
that is so true, because we could have high blood pressure as a result of the job stress, right?
absolutely.
And we don't leave that job and go to walk out the frustrations or work it out, so
Yeah,
that that can help balance some of that. Then we end up with a what? Heart attack. Or
absolutely.
we end up with cancer, or all kinds of other things that will cause us to have a copay.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah,
So I think you're right when you say we need to make this a priority.
yeah,
If we look at the spending that we're doing and go to the grocery store and plan the meals out from Sunday through Saturday, we'll see a tremendous results, I'm sure.
absolutely.
And then training with a trainer will be easier, because we've now rechanneled that money,
Absolutely.
because health is wealth.
Health is wealth. Health is absolutely. Yeah.
Hmm.
Because you don't have your health, nothing else around you, it doesn't matter. At some point, it gets to the point where it doesn't matter. You
Yeah.
know? And I tell my people, you don't want to come to the end of your life wishing you would have made some different decisions
Different decisions.
on your health when you have the ability to make them now. I get clients that come in to my gym on a regular basis that have the ability to transform, but still hesitate to make the decision to follow all the way through. But here we have people out here that are not physically able to do it, but they want to do it so bad. So
Mhm.
you have this person that's able, right? that won't do it, and you have a person that's not able, that wants to do it. Look, right now if you're able to get yourself in shape, get yourself in the best shape of your life. Like it'll make a major difference. Not only for you, and you want to ask yourself, if you're on the fence about making a lifestyle change and getting yourself together, you want to, if you want to think about how many other people around you would it affect, inspire, and impact if you get yourself together.
Because we're all attached to somebody, right? We're
Absolutely.
all purpose for someone. And let me just say this. I get people telling me all the time, because I share the journey on Facebook of my process, my transformation, all the time, that I have inspired them to get themselves on track, right?
Yeah.
All the time. And so because I understand sharing is caring, and when I think about, I honestly believe my husband passed away prematurely.
Mm-hmm.
And today, 7 years ago, on today, July 7th, we were going into our first week of a fast for 3 weeks, hoping that he would survive that heart attack that he never did. And
Mm-hmm.
so I always think about what this could be, not only for me,
Mm-hmm.
because the stress of losing a spouse and the lifestyle that I was accustomed to changing dramatically, that my change or decision to change can help someone else, and it could prolong my life so that my grandchildren can have their nana, or my children can have their mom longer, right?
Absolutely. Yes.
Because I'm being intentional about changing some things that were out of order,
Absolutely.
just
Absolutely.
out of order.
Absolutely.
And so today, that's why today is important. July 7th,
Right.
um, July 14th, and July 21st of this month of July is very important in the seventh year. Seven is the year of what? Completion and wholeness.
Absolutely.
And so I'm preparing to close on my house August the 2nd. We buried my husband on August the 3rd, 7 years ago. And so I did not know that this was going to be the way it is this year. When I started this year out, the only thing I knew is I was changing my mindset about food and fitness. But the rest of this that's taking place right now is a part of his plan.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And so
Absolutely.
we have to do our part so that other people can do their part. And so I'm glad that you took the challenge and doing your part.
Absolutely.
And you have Kira, who makes sure that, who, I don't know who does the social media, but whoever did it, I saw it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm not sure who had the, who was responsible for that, but I saw the information on Facebook, and came and met with you.
And
And
I'm glad you did.
yeah, and that was a grueling little workout that we did. You think I'm a little scared?
Listen, look, don't listen. We meet you where you are. It's for everybody. We have programs for everybody's fitness level.
We might need to start back at the beginners or intermediate.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And
So
we have a beginners program as well.
yeah, I think I'm a little bit past the beginners because I was working with a trainer, but he
Yeah,
didn't work me as hard as I think you can. And I said that to you. And so I am looking to be worked a little bit harder so that I can see a little more definition.
absolutely. Yeah. And you did well. This next 6 months. We're in the second half of the year, and a lot of games have been won in the second half, right? And we right now, where we are, and the mastermind group I'm in, our ultimate, what we're doing, we're putting ourselves to the challenge for these next 6 months.
I love it.
It's,
I love it.
and it's time to put yourself to the test.
Yes.
Yeah,
Put myself to the test.
want to put
So
yourself to the test. Absolutely.
I love that. And so if you want to say anything else to anyone out there who might be interested, you can do that now and share with them how they can sign up. I know that we have the banner that's scrolling at the bottom. But if you want to share anything else to give them just a little more information about how to sign up with you, that would be great.
Absolutely. So you can reach us on our number one way to reach us is on our website, because on our website we have a 3-day pass where you can visit any one of our locations here in Henry County. If you go to TotalFitLifestyle.com, sign up for your 3 free visits. And if you tell us that you did watch this show, actually, we're going to turn that pass into a 10-day pass just for letting us know that you watched the show tonight. So that's one way you can get in touch with us. Of course, we have our Instagram page. I mean, it's a lot of information. It shows you exactly what type of workouts we do. It also shows you a lot of our testimonials, our before and afters. And it taps a little bit into our boxing program, our cycle program, and our boot camp program as well. And you can also reach us on Facebook. You know, we're very active on social media. And if you have any questions at all, you can reach us at info@totalfitlifestyle.com. Just subject this show right here. If you have nutritional questions, you're looking for a meal guidelines, we'll send it out to you at no charge. We, again, we do a free fitness assessment where we bring you in and we sit down with you for about 15 to 30 minutes, however long it takes within inside of that 30 minutes. And we sit down with you and we talk about what your fitness goals are. And together we can come up with a strategy and a solution to help you accomplish that goal. And we're right here in Henry County. One of our locations is on Eagles Landing Parkway. That's 406 Eagles Landing Parkway. And if you want a schedule, just email the info@totalfitlifestyle.com, put in the subject, the show.
Life with Shenita.
Life with Shenita.
Mm-hmm.
And ask us, we'll send you a schedule. We'll send you a meal guidelines. We'll send you a 10-day pass if you don't make it to our website, if you mention. We have another location here in McDonough, which is 1010 Premier Way, right off of Zach Hinton and Racetrack Road. And I'm looking forward to seeing anyone that want to make 2022 the healthiest year of their life, but don't know where or how to start. We have the answer for you. And we have kids programs too. I failed to mention.
I love it. Yeah. I absolutely love it. And I love the passion that you have for changing lives, transforming lives. Every time I look in the mirror at just even at my face, myself and my body, my clothes. And let me tell you what I had to do, Mike. So as I'm preparing to, move out the house, my daughter said, Mom, start removing your 2X's, 1X clothes. Yeah. You're 18. You're not going to revisit them again. Do you know how many clothes I had, Mike?
I could imagine.
A lot of them.
I could imagine.
And so I've already, gotten rid of several bags and I have several more things. And I was looking at it, it was like, you're not going to fit back into those clothes. No. So let them go. That's a part of moving forward, not holding on to these big, bulky, loose clothes that you no longer can wear.
Absolutely.
Purge, get rid of.
Yep, you got to purge.
Get rid of the fat and get rid of the fat clothes.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So I look forward to, reconnecting with you once the transition takes place. And I hope that the people who are watching tonight's broadcast will like and share. They will visit you for the 10-day pass to try the gym, particularly if they're in the Henry County area. And it's a lot of them who are watching, who are in the Henry County area. And tell us about the times, Mike. I know that you have some times like a 5 a.m. class. Can you tell us a little bit about the times?
Yeah, so we have both locations. We do an early morning. It's just our early to rise workout. McDonough, we do a 5 a.m. boot camp every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do a 5 a.m. early to rise cycle ride with Cortez on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 a.m. And then we come back at 9 a.m. Then we're still talking about the McDonough location. Then we come back at 9 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we do a total body boot camp. And that class is for all fitness levels at 9 a.m. Now, in August, we're going to start a workout for lunch program, okay, which it'll be from 11 to 1. You can come in from 11 to 1 and work out. We got a lot of people that work from home that even during that hour, they still sitting there in front of that computer. It's time to get up. It's time to work out for lunch, you know?
Yep.
So in August, we'll be implementing that program. But for now, we have the 5 a.m. Monday through Friday week classes. We have Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. And we also do a 6 p.m. class in McDonough Monday through Thursday. We have a 6 p.m. boot camp Monday through Thursday. I'm sorry, 6 p.m. boot camp. And any one of y'all want me to send a schedule out, I'll send it out. We do boxing and boot camp throughout the week, Monday through Thursday. And then we have a 7 p.m. spin Monday through Thursday. And then we come back that Saturday morning. We have an 8 a.m. boot camp. We have a 9 a.m. cardio boxing class. And we do a 9 a.m. spin class on Saturday mornings. Now, for the Eagles Landing location, we do a 6 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Again, it's a total body workout for all fitness levels. We do an 8 a.m. Monday through Friday. That's our 8 a.m. boot camp class with Coach Ray. Again, all of our classes, we modify, we meet you where you are. If we need to push you a little bit, we will. If we need to dial back a little, we make sure, again, we meet you where you are. So Monday through Friday, we have our 8 a.m. And then we have a 6 p.m. in Eagles Landing Monday through Thursday. And we also offer a Zumba class at 11 a.m. on Saturday mornings in Eagles Landing. And our workout, yes, and our workout for lunch is going to be at both locations starting August.
Awesome. And give them your website one more time before we shut down.
Okay, the website is TotalFitLifestyle.com. Again, that's www.TotalFitLifestyle.com.
And Mike, I just want to say thank you for taking the time to have this conversation. It's never enough. I had Dwayne Wade's mom on here a few months back, and her program is Better Health, Better Me. She is into the fitness, and so many other colleagues who are into fitness to come on and share. And so I just appreciate you walking in your purpose, because in order for us to have a vibrant lifestyle or live a vibrant life, we have to make sure this part of our life is in check.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And it's very serious. And so that's why I had to make a decision last year to get my mind right so that I can embrace the change that was necessary to see the results. And so I look forward to having you at the celebration on the 17th.
I'll be there
to share some more information hands-on with people and some fitness, whatever.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll bring it.
Yes, so I truly appreciate you. And to our guests, thank you for tuning in this evening and each and every week on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We thank you and God bless. And Mike, hold tight.